Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com. In this video, I'm going to show you 8 work from home jobs available right now as of March 2018. These are jobs that will allow you to have a lot of flexible hours as well as ditch your commute. And of course, you can work either part-time or full-time, sometimes even having quite a few benefits. So the first one I want to show you is a job where you are a proofreader at Proofreading Services. So this is for part and full-time workers. You can go to proofreadingservices.com to check out the company as well as the job page. As a side note, I'm going to have all of these pages and links in the show notes page at selfmadesuccess.com for you. You don't need to worry about memorizing all this stuff right away. So what you want to look at, of course, is what you're going to be doing, the pay, and things like that. They don't say exactly what they're paying, but they do say it's competitive. It's better than the U.S. average hourly wage for a regular proofreader. And of course, you're going to be basically editing and reading through different types of writing and stuff like that. As far as the hours, they are flexible. You can work when you want, right from home, in any time zone. You can learn from and actually connect with their other English proofreaders as well to kind of get better at your job and do more with that to further your career. As far as the company, you can look up proofreadingservices.com and you'll see that they are just editors and proofreaders that have worked with thousands of clients in a lot of different countries. So they don't have a whole lot on the job page. You just apply right here to become an online proofreader. You're probably not going to have a whole lot of benefits and stuff like that starting out because you are working through the website and having to kind of prove yourself from the beginning, and you're working very flexible hours. But eventually you could get on full time. If you want to do this, a tool I recommend is Grammarly. It's a free tool that allows you to basically automate your grammar mistakes and fix them very easily just with a few clicks. So you can get Grammarly at grammarly.com. It's free, and you can also use the browser extension for Chrome or whatever browser you're using to automatically fix your mistakes. Another job available is a virtual assistant at Belay, and this is for working from home in the US only, whereas the last job at Proofreading Services was actually open worldwide. So you need to be in the US, and this is for stuff like typing and setting schedules and replying to emails, researching, and stuff like that. Your job is to basically follow the instructions of the client and to help them with whatever they need. Typically, this is very easy work, and they just have to outsource tedious tasks to virtual assistants. So these are the characteristics that they're looking for. They want you to desire to serve, be understanding of cloud-based technologies, have a lot of enthusiasm for the work, be trustworthy, self-motivated, etc. Of course, they do have a virtual bookkeeper position available as well, so you can apply for that if you want. As far as specifically the virtual assistant job, you can look through this specific page by going to selfmadesuccess.com and clicking on the link for the Belay job. You need to have a bachelor's degree that's preferred. If you really want to get the job, then that's probably something you want to have. You need to have a high-speed internet access, computer with webcam, smartphone with email compatibilities, and a very quiet work space where you can work from home. Attributes, of course, are a genuine desire to make your client successful, extremely motivated, proactive, very good at problem solving, multitasking. You want to be good with all kinds of internet based tools as well. So, for instance, I recommend you get good with Microsoft Office. That would be a great tool to use for you as a virtual assistant. This is something that a lot of virtual assistants have to do through spreadsheets, Word documents, stuff like that. Next is a position at Conduent as a customer service rep. It pays about $11 per hour. And you can work from home, of course, and it is full time. It's entry-level customer service, so you shouldn't have to have too big of a background in customer service as far as like a lot of experience. You need to obviously be good at communicating, problem solving, being personable, being understanding of the position of the client, and things like that. As far as benefits, they have healthcare, company discounts, varying schedules, professional development, as well as collaboration. And this will show, of course, all your responsibilities and benefits in one page for you. It'd take me forever to read all through this, but you can see that you're basically a customer support rep where you're helping people through the phone, through chat, through email, and stuff like that. You need to have high-speed internet, a quiet workplace, to be 18 years of age or older, and to have a high school graduate or GED equivalent. So you can go through this and apply through the link at the page at selfmadesuccess.com. As far as a tool that will help you do this job better, you can get a headset like this one that's USB. You want to have something that is noise canceling and plugs directly into your PC. The reason being is it helps for less error, and you don't have to worry about bad connections and things like that could go wrong. So you want to have a plug-in headset with noise canceling and a good microphone. You can go on Amazon, find all kinds of stuff like this one. This is just an example of one you might do, just as something you could use as a example for what to look for. You don't need to necessarily go for this specific headset, but they are cheap, and you can see there's a lot of stuff on Amazon and other websites that have everything you'll need for like $20 or less. Next is an English annotator at iSoft Stone. And for this job, of course, you are going to be doing annotations, data annotations specifically. You'll be classifying short phrases into categories based upon your knowledge and the iSoft Stone provided training. You need to be good with voice recognition applications and stuff like that. So as far as your responsibilities, you will be annotating, classifying the data into different domains, work according to specific requirements, and be able to meet deadlines. As far as qualifications, you need to be a native American English speaker with good spelling, reading, and writing skills, basic computer knowledge. No other technical skills are required. Full training is given in this position, and you need to have, obviously, access to PC with Windows operating system, a stable internet connection, and stuff like that. So you're working from home, you have a competitive hourly rate as far as pay, and full training is provided with iSoftStone. You can apply here, and the next job is an illustrator at IXL Learning. So as an illustrator, you will be doing things like creating vector illustrations for middle school and high school students who are learning Spanish. This is specifically what it's for. So it's for Spanish content. People are learning Spanish in classes, and you're creating these different vectors and illustrations for them. As far as what you need to be able to create 2D vector illustrations for these academic applications. You need to be able to create illustrations of projects, naturalistic people, and complex scenes, and follow art directions, be able to create for teenagers and stuff like that. They're looking for strong vector-based illustration portfolios, so you need to have a past with this stuff. You need to have in-depth knowledge of Adobe Illustrator, solid foundation in color theory, lighting, form, concept, etc. You need to be able to work with a team, have good time management skills, and be good with HTML and CSS. As far as learning CSS and HTML, I recommend SoloLearn. There's a free app you can get for whatever device you have in the Google Play or Apple App Store. You can learn Python, Java, C++, CSS, HTML, and all the major coding languages on this. It has a community of people to ask questions. It has tests. It has simple steps for learning. It has areas where you can try the coding yourself. You can also play games against others using your coding skills and stuff like that. So it's really the best free way to learn coding without just doing it yourself and learning the hard way. Next is a job at Synchrony Financial, where you are a client services rep. So of course, for this job, you need to be within 65 miles of the Synchrony call center in Phoenix, Arizona, in the United States. And you need to be a team player. You need to be able to be the main point of contact for customers who are looking for answers regarding their health care and retail credit cards. You also need to be able to discuss payment options and educate the customers on various promotional plans, answer inbound calls from customers regarding their credit card inquiries, and resolve credit inquiries on new accounts. So this is at Synchrony Financial. This is full-time, work from home, and you need to be at least 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or equivalent, and take a drug test. Like I said, you need to be within 65 miles of the call center in Arizona. So you are working from home, but you still have to be in a kind of a radius of that call center for training and stuff like that. It's full time, and you will have to basically be a customer support rep to help people online, maybe through your headset, through chat or email or anything like that. So again, you might want to have a good headset that has noise canceling, a good microphone. Almost forgot what I was saying, and a direct link wired connection, in other words, to your computer. So as far as benefits, you work hard, you can get more, but you can get $13.50 per hour and be eligible for monthly incentive bonuses and tuition reimbursement. You're also eligible for benefits packages that include medical coverage for your whole family, dental, vision insurance, and 401k plans with company matching. Next is a job where you are a writer at Mantelligence. So what you would do here is you would obviously write for this brand that is geared towards adult men. If you have a friendly and relatable voice, you're concise while clear and easy to understand, and you can easily sell the value of an idea or product, they are looking for people like you. You're helping men specifically, so you probably want to be a man to apply for this specific job just for being more related to them. The pay is $45 to $100 plus per article, depending on the length, which is pretty good. You can go through here and just apply for their writing page. They don't have a very long page for, like a normal job description or anything like that. But you can basically just apply to be like a contributing writer and get paid per post instead of being like a full-time employee. This way you have more flexibility in your schedule and you can just kind of do as much as you're willing to do. If you need a few examples of past writing, you might want to have your own blog or something like that. So you might need to start your own blog, have a few writing samples, and use that to help you get on as a contributor at this website. To have your own blog and to not have to break the bank to build it or to hire somebody or anything like that, you can follow this tutorial under Start a Blog on selfmadesuccess.com, which is just 3 steps long. I'll teach you how to set up your blog and run it all for like $4 a month using a very reliable hosting company. I recommend WordPress because WordPress is actually the better option as far as customization, being optimized for the internet and search engines like Google. Last but not least is a job as a MyChart support agent at Nuance, which basically means you would be responsible for providing level 1 technical and navigation support to MyChart users by answering questions, troubleshooting and researching problems, etc. So basically customer support, if you want to just sum it up. As far as education goes, you want to have 1 year of customer service experience, 2 years professional experience, and 1 year of IT experience. Required skills are outgoing and energetic, good listening skills, communication skills, multitasking, bilingual, English and Spanish specifically, and stuff like that. And of course, your work environment needs to be quiet, have high-speed internet, and you may have to get a headset like the one I mentioned before to take care of the calls and stuff like that if you have to do a lot of calling. Also, I recommend that you be good with Skype. Skype and Google Hangouts. GoToMeeting is another one. You need to be good with these because they help you with online meetings and being good with voice chat and stuff like that. So a lot of your meetings, because they're digital like they do at Nuance, you need to be able to join meetings and chat and work these different types of platforms so that you can have good meetings and provide whatever insight and do whatever you're supposed to do in these meetings while using the same platform that they want you to use. So I would get familiar with Skype and GoToMeeting. I think GoToWebinar is another one, as well as Google Hangouts, just to be more familiar with how online meetings are going to work. So that's it for this video. If you felt like this was helpful, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. Also, if you want to let me know what you thought about the video or suggest something that I cover in the future, let me know in the comments. I'd love to get your feedback. And I'll have the links to these jobs as well as related content and tools that I mentioned all on one page at selfmadesuccess.com for you. I'll also have a link in the video description to that page for you as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.